everybody, hello iedereen, it's me Keyshaszone from Keyshaszone and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here on my channel, hi, welcome, thanks for clicking on this video. I'll just go ahead and give you a short and sweet little introduction. As I said before, my name is Keyshaszone, I'm 31 years old and I'm living in Florida with my husband and my two sons. I have a 5-year-old named Idris and a 14-month-old now named Zane. And I am currently 38 weeks pregnant of our first baby girl. So that's that. Now, as a third-time mama, obviously you're a little bit more experienced and you might tweak here and there on what to bring with you. First, I do want to know for the first-time mamas out there, for anybody out there who's expecting a baby right now, if you go into labor and you did not have your hospital bag ready, do not worry, do not stress out about that. The hospital will provide you with a lot of the stuff that you need. So I definitely want to get that out there first, that in case it does happen that you end up at the hospital without anything, that's completely fine. So don't worry about that. Don't have that as an added stressor to your labor experience. So before we actually go ahead and take a look into my hospital bag, I just want to quickly go over what the hospital provides you with, because I do still have a lot of stuff since I did go in labor last October. So first off, let's start for the babies. You will be getting some of these. So these are swaddles, receiving blankets. When you push the baby out, this is what they would wrap them in. Also, they would have a kimono style like white vest, which I have a ton of, and I cannot find not one of them right now. So I'll definitely insert a clip. They provide you with this like unlimited, like you can just take it, put it in your bag, and they'll keep stocking up the little crib area. So highly suggest that, because that's how I got like 4 or 6 white kimono vests with me. Then diapers. This little baggie is legit still from the hospital. I took all their newborn diapers. I didn't buy any newborn diapers. The only diapers that I have right now is number 1. Yeah, because why would I buy this when the hospital gives it to you, you know? So don't take any diapers with you. The nose bulbs. If you don't have one of those, you know, Kinza suckers or anything like that, this is what the hospital provides you with. Again, if you put it in your bag on your first day, they will just refill it. So you can take more of that at home as well. If you give birth to a boy and you do decide on C-section, they will also provide you with petroleum jelly. Not this specific brand, because this is the one that we bought afterwards, because you do end up going through a lot of these bottles. They also provide you with the gauze, so that's another good thing. Then the hats, also unlimited. Then for us, for the mamas, what they will have at the hospital is called a cleansing bottle, peri bottle for, you know, spraying yourself, because after giving birth you cannot wipe. I did not know that when I gave birth in 2016. The nurse explained it to me. I was not even thinking, you know, that far ahead. But anyways, they put water in here, and back then they also put like a gentle soap in here. That's not what they did last year, but that's okay. Warm water, a little bit lukewarm water, and you just rinse yourself every time after you use the restroom. The Dermoplast Pain Burn Itch, a lifesaver to spray on your vagina, to spray on your pad. This is amazing. They also provide you with pads, and they provide you with the, you know, the mesh underwear. They provide you with witch hazel pads, like round pads, cooling pads, ice packets, also to put in your pad, all provided by the hospital. Will not be taking any of that with me. Another thing that you will be getting is the nipple cream. If you do end up breastfeeding, they will provide you with this. It's from the brand Medela. I personally prefer the Lacinol, but Medela is like a super close runner-up. Something else that they will give you is hemorrhoid cream for after you give birth. I did check my bill and they did ring me up. So all the other stuff was not on my, you know, itemized bill from the hospital. The hemorrhoid cream was, and it was like $12 or $15. So Yeah, it's not like I pay for something and then left it there. Like everything you provide me, I will take it. So now let's get into my hospital bag. So in this little Ziploc, I have my charger, and then I also have an extension cable that I'm using right now, but I take that with me to the hospital. The hospital has plenty of plugs, but you know as well as I do that those Apple chargers are not the length that we need them to be. So yeah, definitely take an extension cord with you. Also in the front pocket, I have my birth plan. I'm going to do a separate video on my birth plan and my postpartum plan. This is what the front page is looking like. I can't really flip through it because there's like some personal information on this, but very important that you do have a birth plan. And if you go in with somebody, your partner, your midwife, doula, just your support person, let them know where you put your postpartum plan. So in the case that you're not able to talk because you're powering through your emotions, let them know where it is so they can tell the nurses. I have this one, and then I have another one that just will be like in a single sheet that they can just look through, and if they lose that, it's whatever, because I have this one, and then I have another one on my iPad. You just want to have multiple copies and keep reminding all the nurses to look at that before they even talk to you, basically. In my hospital, they always automatically ask for my birth plan, and they are amazing, so I'm very, very lucky and blessed with that. Then let's open it. I see a lot of people bring very cute bags and tote bags and all that. I cannot. I need something that's easy, accessible, portable, will roll around, skirt, all that stuff, wheels, super handy. I just need to be comfortable, and it needs to be handy. So if my husband is carrying whatever he's carrying and I'm in the wheelchair, then I can still hold on to this and push it with me. You have to think about all scenarios. So that's why I'm using this little carry-on. In this pocket right here, I have socks packed away, because they do give you socks at the hospital as well. Forgot to say that. I will show it in a separate clip. It's thin, but the most important thing is that it's anti-slip, because if you're in and out of your bed, or you don't really want to be wearing your slippers, that's going to be your best friend. But again, they are a little bit thin, and the hospitals do tend to get really cold. So I just got 2 pair of socks myself. This one is a thicker pair. It has the anti-slip, the bubbles at the bottom, as you can tell. This is Sherpa line, so really thick. And then these ones are also anti-slip, but are specifically made for you to be comfortable to sleep in. They also said something about like the inside is lined with shea, but like some kind of oil and lotion for soft feet and all that good stuff. I might change the location of these socks later, because usually this is actually where I would put my snacks. I'm gonna take my snacks out probably tomorrow or so. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm probably gonna take kettle chips with me, some Reese's Pieces, maybe some M&Ms. They do have food at the hospital, obviously, but you're gonna want to snack and not be bothered with people coming in and out. You're gonna want to have a specific snack. So if you can, just take some with you. Drinks, they should have coming nonstop: water, Gatorade, Sierra Mist, whatever you want. This is a little blanket that I'm just going to be taking with me to cover when we go home, to cover her in her car seats, because it is getting a little bit cold. Also, depending on the time of day that they discharge me, is it morning or night. This is just a long cardigan that I will be wearing as my coming home outfit. This is a set of Target pajamas. You'll see it in the clip right here. This is not specifically maternity pajamas or pajamas for tall people, because I am rather tall. These are just regular pajamas from regular Target line, but they're super soft, super comfortable, easy access for when you're breastfeeding, because you do have the buttons going up and down. And I just wanted something in case my labor gown does get dirty. This is what I have with me. And also, depending on the hospital that you're giving birth at, definitely ask your OBGYN if you're giving birth at the hospital, birthing center, at home. It all varies obviously, but I'm giving birth at the hospital. This hospital lets you stay for 3 days minimum. It's 5 or 7 days if you have a C-section. My first birth, it was discharged after 24 hours, so that's why I'm also taking my pajamas with me, just to be more comfortable. This is what I will be laboring in, inshallah. This is a specific labor gown and swaddle set that I got on a awesome Black Friday sale. I will leave the link of the website below. You will see it in the clips here. This is designed by a labor and delivery nurse, a doula, and she just has everything down. Like, this gives you access for breastfeeding, easy access for skin to skin. Your back is exposed, so if you do want to get the epidural, they have easy access there. The side of it you can completely open up so that you can have, you know, your fetal monitoring going on, so it's not restricting, but it feels so luxurious, so soft. It's definitely an improvement from the hospital gown. But I'm telling you, I gave birth in the hospital gowns my 2 previous births. It was completely fine. Just now for my 3rd birth, and give me a little bit of extra luxurious feeling, this is what I'm going for. It's almost like a treat to myself. So yeah, this also comes with a swaddle set for baby girls, so I will be giving the swaddle and the little hat to match to the nurses, so that they know that as soon as baby comes out and we do our whole routine and they do their newborn checkup, that they can swaddle her in this afterwards. And then I can just be in my labor gown matching her, and depending on, you know, how dirty it gets, how much I sweat, if I feel the need to, I will go ahead and change in pajamas. I probably will if I, you know, end up staying 3 days. I'm not going to be in this for 3 full days. Next, the pendants. These diapers are going to be your best friend. I did say the hospital provides you with mesh briefs and pads. This to me is just way more convenient. I brought it with me for my 2nd birth, but from the brand from Always, and I just really loved it way more. It was just, as I say, way more convenient instead of sticking something in a brief and that might move, and then you put an ice pad in there, the witch hazel pads. There's a lot of stuffing going on there anyways, so this is just more convenient. I bought a pack of 18, so I'm gonna take some out and put them in the toilet right here, and then bring the rest with me to the hospital, or just take this to the hospital and buy a new pack for the bathroom, because you're gonna be bleeding for quite some time, ladies. I will be doing a video on what they don't tell you postpartum, and that's gonna be one of the zingers. Then my coming home outfit, this is just a breastfeeding bra. Usually when I'm there, I don't like to be constricted, so I'm not really wearing anything. I might wear a breastfeeding bra. We'll see. This is a good one to sleep in, so if I end up changing my mind, I'll just put this on. And my outfit is just really a top and a pair of pants, but the t-shirt does have short sleeves. That's why I did want to bring the cardigan. This is nothing special, just easy access. Preferably you don't want to wear a sweater or a long dress that doesn't have like specific nursing access. If you do decide to breastfeed, because you don't know what's going to happen, you might be a quick stop away from home, but are you figuring out the car seat, or are you spending some time in the parking lot trying to figure that out? Now the baby's awake, the baby wants to nurse. Are you stuck in traffic? Now the baby's awake, the baby's wanting to nurse. A lot of stuff can happen on the way or before you actually get going in the car that you will end up having to nurse your baby. So easy access is something to definitely think about. And then for baby, I do have some clothes. I have two sleepers for her, and then one coming home outfit, and I am also bringing 2 swaddles with me because I prefer these swaddles over the hospital blankets, just because I feel like this is more constricted, which they need. And yeah, that's just my preference. I did bring one with me last year, I think, and then I also did that with my son, and both times they just had a diaper explosion and it was already a mess, so I'm just bringing an extra one to be careful. So 2 swaddlers, 2 sleepers and the newborn outfit. Then as far as toiletry goes, I have a scrunchie that's satin, a bonnet that's also satin, 1 regular scrunchie, and then 1 clasp. I'm probably going to have my hair, I'm hopefully going to have my hair straight when I go into labor, because it's just a little bit easier for me to deal with than my curly hair, which is my natural hair, because the knots and all that stuff, it's a lot to deal with. So hopefully my hair will be straight. This is, by the way, the hemorrhoid cream that they do provide you in the hospital. I didn't end up using it, but I also don't want to be charged again for it. So that's why I'm taking the one that I already have back with me. 2 toothbrushes for my husband and I. In this little baggie, we have the Olay Shea Butter Body Wash. We have mouthwash. We have toothpaste. And we have floss, we have chapstick, because it does end up getting really dry in the hospital, so just to be sure. I'm also bringing 2 deodorants with me, 1 for me, 1 for my husband. I'm not really fussy or worried about makeup. I might take like a little baggie with just my concealer, a beauty blender, mascara, and my eyebrow pencil, which is like my daily routine, not a full face like I am right now. If I feel like it, if I don't, I don't. Then also what I brought with me last year, which I'm thinking of bringing with me now, is my Hatch sound machine for the baby. Last minute things that I will be taking with me are my contacts, my glasses, my contact solution, an extra charger, the slippers that I'm wearing, and my iPad. That's it. And my camera. Depending on, you know, if you want to film your birth or if you just want to take pictures, because I don't really know now with COVID if photographers are back allowed in the room. You just want to be safe and have your camera with you if you do it on your phone, maybe a little tripod if you have that. And then you should be all set and good to go. So this is my bag. My husband will have his own bag, which is a small bag because he doesn't need too much. Also, we're not that far off from the hospital. So if everything, inshallah, goes to plan and he's with me during my labor, he can just come and go as he, you know, needs, as he pleases. So yes. I think that's it, guys. I see that the battery light is flickering, so I'm trying to wrap it up here. If I forgot anything, I will definitely leave it in the description box. And I thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Be on the lookout for that video on my birth plan and my postpartum plan. I will be happy to share that with you. And then also all the stuff that happens postpartum that nobody really talks about. So yeah. Until those videos, or maybe in a vlogmas, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.